What's up, guys, and welcome to Theme Park Studios. Today we're going to be doing a new series that I called the Coaster Awards. This is where we hand out awards to the coasters of Carowinds, and then I give my ranking of the coasters at the end of the video. So, let's get started. The best looking coaster award goes to Fury 325. Fury, in my opinion, looks really good sprawled across the entrance of the park. Carowinds couldn't have picked a better spot for this coaster. In addition, I think this coaster's color scheme is really cool, and it fits the coaster very well. Plus, Fury's entrance plus looks really good too. The ugliest coaster award is going to Ricochet, with Vortex in as a close second. In my opinion, Ricochet looks kind of dingy and not very colorful. I think it needs a repaint. Plus, I feel like you kind of associate Wild Mouse coasters with like brighter colors, and I feel like the color scheme just isn't very good. Next up is the roughest coaster award. Well, I had to really think about it, but I think that Vortex and Nighthawk are a tie for this category. Wait, I have to pick? Oh, come on. Fine. The roughest coaster at Carowinds is Nighthawk. The trains make you feel every imperfection of the track, and let me tell you, there are a lot of them. Like, a lot. For the smoothest coaster award, we have three options: Fury, Intimidator, or Copperhead Strike. After a little thought, I think we're going to give it to Intimidator because, well, we can't give every award to Fury, right? Moving on to the best operations. When I visited Carowinds, we visited over spring break, so more or less during the off-season. So most coasters were not running at full capacity, and most rides are understaffed. This caused the operation to be somewhat lackluster. With that being said, the Copperhead Strike crew was rolling trains consistently, and I thought that the crew was doing a very good job. The line moved pretty fast, and I was very impressed with the ops. Now for the worst operation award, and you guessed it, it's Nighthawk. I mean, do I even have to explain? Now for the best airtime award. The coaster with the best airtime at Carowinds is Intimidator. It had that classic B&M floater airtime, and I thought it did its job, which is floater airtime, very well. Plus, it features the B&M clamshell restraints, which allowed you to get some really good airtime, which is a benefit for this ride. I mean, who doesn't want more airtime? I sure do. Now for the best first drop award. Intimidator or Fury? You know what? I think I'm gonna go Fury on this one. It just got that really good sustained airtime throughout the whole drop. Now, the most intense coaster at Carowinds is an interesting topic. I know I should say Afterburn, but I didn't have a very good ride on it. But I'm still gonna give it to Afterburn anyway, given that many people say that's one of the more intense B&M inverts out there. For the best family coaster award, I'm gonna give it to Carolina Gold Rusher. It's a solid mine train, and is actually surprisingly smooth, and is an enjoyable ride for everyone. Unfortunately, the restraints do come very far down on your legs, and you are squeezed in there pretty tight. I know this may surprise you, but for the most underrated coaster award, I'm actually gonna give it to Hurler. Yeah, you heard that right, Hurler. I rode Hurler in the very front, and it had some good airtime and actually wasn't very rough. Plus, it had the very loosely fitting PTC restraints, allowing you to experience all the airtime in full. And no, this is not a joke. I'm being serious. Now, the most overrated coaster award is going to Afterburn. I didn't have a great ride on it, and the whip and intensity just wasn't what I was expecting. Granted, I did not feel great when I visited Carowinds, and that could have affected my opinion in some way. Just don't expect Afterburn to be as good as maybe some other B&M inverts such as Talon, Raptor, or Banshee. For the bonus award, I want to shout out Copperhead Strike's amazing hang time. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was worth mentioning in this video. And that JoJo roll is no joke. I mean, that might be the best hang time I've ever experienced in my life. Now, time for my rankings of the coasters of Carowinds. 14, Nighthawk. 13, Vortex. 12 and 11, Woodstock Run and Woodstock Express. 10, Kitty Hawk. Best name out there. 9, Ricochet. 8, Flying Cobras. Wait a minute, who came up with this name? 7, Carolina Gold Rusher. 6, Carolina Cyclone. 5, Afterburn. 4, Hurler. And yes, this is still not a joke. 3, Intimidator. 2, Copperhead Strike. And number 1, Fury 325. As you can see, Carowinds is a very top-heavy lineup. Carowinds has many okay coasters, and a few really good ones. I highly recommend coming out to Carowinds because it is really a beautiful park, and I enjoyed my time there when I visited. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.